What is up, guys? My name is Nick and welcome back to another Call of Duty Warzone video. Today we're going to be talking about the 6 things you probably never knew you could do in this game. So I want to talk about something, but before we do, there's probably going to be a few things on this list that at least a few of you guys know. So if we get to that part in the video and you do know about it, let me know down in the comments below. But if there's something that you guys think are the only ones that know about, let me know that down in the comments below. Now, there's one thing I could guarantee on this entire list that you guys have no idea you could even possibly do in this game, and I'm pretty sure my friend is the only one who's actually ever done it before, and it's pretty cool. I'm gonna show you guys that once we get to it. But guys, if you could subscribe to the channel if you're new around here with those notifications turned on, that would be amazing. And drop a like on this video, beat the like button, smack it, do what you got to do with it, and we're gonna go for 1,000 likes. Now guys, I want to talk about the first one, the one that I mentioned that only my friend has probably done, and I'm pretty sure no one has actually known about this. I didn't even know about it. I was spectating him and I was freaking out. We were both freaking out when it happened, and that is at number 6. When you're spectating in the gulag, yes, you could punch people, yes, you could throw rocks at people, but you could actually kill someone, and you could kill the person who's in the fight. And this makes it kind of unfair technically, but it's a really 1 in a million chance to do. There has to be a lot of things that line up, so the guy has to be at 1 health. Once the enemy is at 1 health, you guys could throw a rock at him, and once you throw that rock at him, he will drop. And that is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, I didn't even know that was possible whatsoever until my friend went and did it, and we were just laughing like crazy, and we were freaking out. We didn't think he'd actually do it. So a lot of things have to line up in order to do it, but it is completely possible. Now I want to go down to number 5, and I want to talk about something that kind of has to go with the settings that not a lot of people probably know about yet. So there's 2 things you guys should be changing in the settings. One of them is that you could use a square mini-map rather than a circle mini-map. So you have the circle mini-map up in the corner, but the square one is actually better because it shows you more of the mini-map. If there's people up in certain corners and stuff like that, you'll be able to see them. If they're shooting and the red dot is going off and whatnot, you will be able to see them. And in the settings as well, there's also contextual tap. This, guys, allows you to actually tap to pick up weapons rather than holding down the button to pick up everything. You can just tap it and run around really fast and pick up everything really fast. So that is something I just wanted to give you guys a little tip on, and we're gonna move on to the bonus one. So this one doesn't count as part of the list whatsoever. This isn't part of the list, it's just a little bonus, but there is a bus glitch right outside of downtown that doesn't allow you to actually enter the bus normally, and this was kind of getting me a little frustrated because I had a chest that I had to open for one of my missions, and no matter how hard I tried, you just couldn't get into the bus. Then I figured out you actually have to run from a little bit of distance and jump directly onto the bus floor without touching any of the steps whatsoever. So that was kind of frustrating. I wanted to throw that in as a little bonus for you guys in case you actually have to go there into that bus. Just know the only way to get in is to back up and run and jump onto the floor. Going down to number 4, this one is pretty cool, and this one is the one that I'm sure a lot of you guys know about by now, but if you don't know about this one, well, start utilizing it because it really does help out a lot. If all 3 players on your team, if all 3 dudes in your squad, including yourself, call in a UAV at the exact same time, you'll actually end up getting an advanced UAV. Not only does this show the enemy locations, but it actually shows the direction they're running in as well. It'll even show enemies who are using ghosts. So if someone is using their own custom class and they're using ghost on it and they don't want to be seen whatsoever, this actually allows you to see exactly where they are, exactly where they're coming from, and exactly what direction they're going in. So the advanced UAV is really good, and I really recommend you guys use that, especially when you get closer to the final circle. It can be really helpful in order for you guys to get those kills, especially if some dudes are chasing you. You want to know where they are. You could post up and wait for them to come and get such an advantage on them. It's way better than calling in 1 UAV at a time and only seeing the sweeping red dots every couple of seconds. This shows you at all seconds of the actual game. While your UAV is up, while your advanced UAV is up, it shows you exactly where they are every single millisecond. Going down to number 3, guys, there are roughly 12 secret bunkers on this map that you could actually interact with. There's not only that, but there's actually cell phones, laptops, a whole bunch of things that you could actually interact with, and I'm pretty sure that the secret bunkers have a access code to actually open them. Now somebody did actually manage to glitch into one of these actual secret bunkers, and there wasn't anything inside. There wasn't anything whatsoever. It was just like non-textured stuff. But the cool thing about this is I'm pretty sure that in a future update of the actual game, in maybe season 2 or 3 or whatever it is that it comes out, there will be something in those bunkers. I don't know what it is, but it seems like it would be pretty cool. then it seems like it would be pretty cool if they hid some pretty good weapons within those bunkers as well, because why else would you have a bunker if you're not going to keep anything cool inside? Like, come on. And you could interact with them, so I'm pretty sure they're trying to build up hype with the game and trying to get people to see what they could do and all that kind of stuff. Now, going down to number 2, you guys could actually see where the final circle is going to be. Even before the first storm completely comes in, you guys can see exactly where the final circle will be. So guys, if you complete 3 recon contracts, all 3 of them, it'll show you exactly where the final circle is. So you know when you complete one, it shows you where the next circle is going to be. Try to complete another one again, it'll show you the next one, and then complete another one for the 3rd time, and you will have such an advantage over the enemies at the starting time of the game. Within the first few minutes, if you complete 3 of those, guys, you can start posting up, you could get on buildings, you could go anywhere you want to go, get to the center of the circle, wait for a bunch of enemies to come by there. They'll have no idea the final circle is going to be in that area, and you guys could get a huge advantage on every single person within the game. Now, I also want to say at the number 1 spot, this is more of a tip rather than something you didn't know, but it is probably something you didn't know you could do in order to survive a little longer. So when you're in the final circle and things start to get a little too hectic and just too crazy for you and you want to get the heck out of there and you need to pop your shields or something like that, run into the storm as long as you have a gas mask. If you have a gas mask, the best thing to do is to actually get into the storm. Enemies won't be able to see you, especially if you lie down right at the end zone of the storm and stuff like that. They won't be able to see you whatsoever, and the best thing that you could do is you look like a dead body. That way you have 10 seconds with the gas mask on to start putting on your shields, start doing everything, and not only that, but you could even use stim shot if your gas mask runs out of time, and you could get your health back up within the storm. Now, there's one thing I didn't know whatsoever, and I used to die in the storm a lot, especially getting closer to the final circles when the storm seems to be like some on top of some mountain that you have to climb. I completely forgot that stim shot probably does help out with that a lot. Now, I want to talk about the last bonus one here, and there is a lot of perks within this game that actually really do help you out within this game mode, within Warzone. There's perks specifically for this. One of them is kill chain, which actually increases your chances of finding kill streaks in supply drops or supply boxes, I should say, and this allows you guys to actually save your money if you need to revive teammates or if you actually want to buy different things. You could actually go ahead and do that. So kill chain is pretty good for that. There's also restock, which recharge equipment over 50 seconds is the description, and that allows you guys to recharge any of your equipment. So if you have stim shot, you guys can recharge that. If you have a grenade, a semtex, even a C4, anything you have, you guys could recharge over 50 seconds. So I feel like this one is really good as well. There's also hardline, which is 20% off kiosk prices for kill streaks, field upgrades, and armor plates. So for example, a UAV would normally cost you 4,000 within the game mode, but with this actual, if you're hardline as one of your perks, you're able to get it for 4,000 instead. It does add, you have, say, all 3 of your if you want to buy one and you're all running hardline, you need $3,000 within the game to actually go ahead and get 3 of those. So 12,000, I should say, it's going to cost you guys 9,000, which is a lot better in my opinion. Now, there's also point ban, in which all members of your team earn more money from completed missions. This one's good as well, especially earlier on in the game when nobody really does have a lot, so you're able to actually go ahead, complete little missions, maybe the one where you have to collect supply drops and stuff like that, or supply crates, and this allows you guys to actually get a lot more, so that's really good as well. And then there's tune up, which is the last one that actually gives you an advantage within this game mode, and that reduces the revive time by 25%. So not only does it reduce the revive time by 25%, you could revive your teammates a lot quicker, which is really good, especially getting to those final circles. But if you start reviving yourself when you're done, if you have a self revive and you stop reviving yourself by mistake, once your teammate continues to revive you, it'll continue exactly where you left off. He doesn't have to restart the whole entire revive process. So that I find is pretty good as well. But nonetheless, guys, that is the second bonus. There's 2 bonuses on this list plus the 6 that I actually mentioned. If you guys enjoyed it, or if there is anything that you guys knew or you think that I don't know that's not on this list, let me know down in the comments below. Drop a like on this video. Like I said, if we could go for 1,000, that would be absolutely amazing. And subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here with those notifications turned on. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.